about today is something that is not new. It's not something that we haven't seen before, but it can be revolutionary in our classrooms, in our schools, in our communities. It's something that throughout my life made a huge impact on what I did in my time outside of school, in school, and it also had a huge impact on my life after grade school. What I'm talking about is community service. Now, community service is something that all of our students can and should be involved in. I say this because our students will go to school at 7:15 when the bell rings. At 2:15, they leave school. When they leave school, what do? Maybe do their homework and then play video games or go outside and play soccer. It's good to be active. It's good to get your homework. I'm not saying that they should stop doing that. What I am saying is that our students should have a greater role in the community. Growing up, you can see a picture of 17-year-old Cory. I've lost a little bit. Lost a little weight since then. I've also grown a little bit. But community service and an active role in my community was a huge part of my life, and it's benefited me greatly. As we talked about this morning, I was an introvert. I am an introvert for the most part. But I still have great connections with people in my community, including the people I went to school with, my teachers, and other important and just general community members. This picture is taken at after my Eagle Scout project was done for Boy Scouts. And what I did, I went to a nature preserve that was behind my neighborhood, and it needed some repair desperately. So we fixed it, we created 3 new benches, we created a new path in there, we cleared up the old path, marked it with signs, replaced the old signs, and just made it a nice place for people in the community to visit. Now this took a lot of preparation, and it took a lot of time. So I'd like to talk to you today about some of the aspects of getting our students involved in community service and why it can be so beneficial to them. It provided me with leadership. As I mentioned, I was an introvert. I am an introvert, but we need introverts, as we learned about today, in leadership roles. We need everybody to have experience with leadership roles. This gives students confidence, it gives students experience, and it gives students the mindset that they have the ability to change something and to make a difference. But first we need a plan of action. There's no community out there that doesn't have a need. So we need to develop first we need to we need to figure out what the need is for our community. So maybe it's fixing up the park like I did, maybe it's cleaning the streets, maybe it's helping with younger students, maybe it's helping with the elderly, maybe it's helping at community events, whatever it may be. Having our students get out of just our routine of schoolwork and get involved in the community makes them more valuable members of society, not just during their years in grade school, but also when they graduate and become adults in the community. They're more apt to participate in community events, they're more apt to help one another, and in general it's going to be a more friendly community if everybody cares for one another. Okay. So we need to look at the resources that we have available inside the school or with our students. What can our students do and what can they achieve? They can't achieve everything, obviously, so small goals can go a long way. I talked about the importance of relationship building. So building relationships with community members and beyond the school is very, very important. I'm going to skip ahead because of time. I'm sorry. After the community service is done, a major part of this community service, as with any activity that you do in school, is reflection. So rather than just going out and helping the elderly, students need to sit down and reflect on what difference they made in their community and who they helped. Now in the long run, this is going to have a very, very good impact on the students. As I've mentioned before, in my personal experience as well as those I helped with, we have now become more active members in our community. I'm more willing to go out and help other people in their time of need, and I'm more apt to be a friendly member of the community and give a helping hand wherever it's needed. And I hope that we can all do that for our students as well. Thank you.